Hi, I'm Linz. Welcome to Becoming Everwell, a channel where we talk about the ongoing journey of becoming. In today's life learning lesson for midlife you, we're talking about when your growth surprises you by proving itself to you. I make sense of life by writing about real everyday stuff that makes us who we are. Some of these snapshots are fun, some are more serious. Maybe they'll open up something in you too. Let's grow. 7 years ago, at a benefit for our local nature center, a sapling of choice was appropriately the parting favor. I picked a baby weeping willow. Back home, we planted the skinny twig. Through every storm and both winters of the next 2 years, we marveled that the little sapling stood strong. Admittedly, we giggled at her measly weed-like presence. We assumed she wouldn't make it to tree status. But with time, she heartily grew in girth and stature. Invisible to us, her roots persisted. And it kind of caught us by surprise, even though we'd planted the thing, when the twig transformed into a trunk, her branches expansive, her leaves plentiful. Check her out. And that picture was taken in early spring, so check out what her leaves look like as they're fully vigorous. A landscaper friend recently warned us that at maturity, she'll be a horse of a tree, likely causing significant issues in our driveway. Ha! I'm on the sidelines cheering, "Go, sapling, go!" The sapling's growth came to mind when I recently heard from a former client, Jen, who participated in my very first workshop for midlife moms in 2017, the same year that we planted the sapling. She updated me on her past 7 years. After putting herself out there in a few different ways, she landed her ideal professional role that gives her purpose, flexibility, and immense joy. At 51, she's striking her perfect balance between living her calling in motherhood and living her calling in other meaningful work. She told me that she's carried with her and implemented so much of what she learned from my workshop. These are her words. She said, "I loved working with you. You helped me reignite my passion for work." To clarify, we define work as the fundamental impulse for effort. Work is anything that you devote yourself to for an extended period of time, including caretaking, professional endeavors, volunteering, entrepreneurship, discipleship, athletic pursuits, scholarly pursuits, creative pursuits, etc. When I met Jen 7 years ago, although she'd accrued professional accomplishments, was a successful mom, and a devoted family CEO, as she imagined her kids growing into their respective teenage and young adult paths, she wondered about the future path of her midlife too. She felt a desire to expand her work life and design a plan for her midlife purpose, yet she didn't know how she wanted to grow or what she wanted to do. Plenty in her life made her happy: friends, golf, travel, but she wondered, would that be enough to sustain my yearning spirit? As she imagined the future, aspects of her life were predictable, like everyone would get older, the nest of her home would shift. But the future of her personal fulfillment, beyond motherhood, felt like a giant question mark. She recalled that she didn't openly talk to her friends about her desire to design a midlife path for herself. It seemed awkward to admit and premature to celebrate. She told only one friend, who also shared the desire, and together they enrolled in my workshop. I've been dubbed a seed planter by a client, and that's what Jen and her friend experienced in the workshop that's become my signature course, Self School. With great intention, they began planting seeds that they wanted to grow into their midlife fulfillment. They acknowledged the already growing saplings that existed within them, and they made choices about what they wanted to nurture and prune for future wellness. Both of them, now in their early 50s, are midlifing with utter fulfillment and great success. It's awesome. I shared Jen and the sapling stories for 3 reasons. 1, a lot can happen in 7 years. Or nothing can happen in 7 years. A seed that's planted can become a sapling and then a full-blown tree, or an unplanted seed remains, well, a seed. Simple as that. 2, the metaphoric seeds that we plant for ourselves take time to germinate and take shape. In my experience working with midlife moms, planted seeds take 4 to 7 years to obviously reveal their blossoming form. 3, the wellness, satisfaction, and fulfillment of future you depends on the decisions of today you. Whether you're currently living your best life, feeling untethered, or somewhere in between, it's guaranteed that you and your circumstances will change over the next 7 years. It's our responsibility to ourselves, to the version of our bodies and spirits that will be ours in the future, to intentionally plant seeds today. But let's acknowledge an obvious reality. We all have our unique circumstances, and stubborn seeds grow in our lives that we didn't choose or didn't expect, like a health condition, a loved one's challenge, or grief. And tending to those seeds can overtake our energy, effort, and resources. Also, if you seek change in a particular direction that is within your control, it is 100% up to you to intentionally plant seeds for yourself. Whether you're craving an ambitious launch or a subtle shift as you imagine the forthcoming chapter of your midlife, you are entitled to a fulfilling midlife with purposeful work and a meaningful lifestyle. So, my question for you is this: what seeds are you planting now for the care of future you? In case you took pause, keep in mind that it's not too late. Today is a great day for seed planting. Tomorrow will be too. And if you know that you're ready to launch into your midlife fulfillment, I would love to support you by being a partner in seed planting. You've just got to connect to get growing with me. Thank you for being here. Your views, likes, subscribes, and shares matter to me. Please continue being on this journey alongside me. Check out my website, lindsayhurdy.com, to learn all about my offerings. Let's connect. Until next time. Be sure to like and subscribe and click that bell to get alerts for new posts. I'd be ever grateful.